Welcome to the channel, everyone. Well, today working on my dad's 2013 GMC Sierra 2500HD. We've got a new set of running boards for this thing, and here they are. Come in a box like that. I've got some of the stuff out. These are from YitaMotor or YitaMotors. They sent these to me. They actually sent me these a while back, but I've just been too busy to get them on. Same company that sent me the flares. I don't know what it's been. It's been has it been 4 months or something? Anyway, but the flares are doing awesome. Dad's he's tested them. I mean, it's gone through a Wisconsin winter, and you got a little bit of a scuff right here because he tried to take on a tree, looks like. But actually, they're doing really good. You might be asking why am I changing running boards? He already got a set of running boards, but these are a nice set. They might be a factory option, but they are peeling. You can see the chrome's coming off them. And then on the underside, I've had to do some repair. They rotted. One side, I forget if it was this side or the other side, rotted completely off, and one board just fell off. Like I said, I attached some metal and put it back on for now. But anyway, there's the new boards. I'm gonna get them out. They come with new brackets. There's 4 brackets. They are all the same, looks like to me. You get new hardware, bolts, and J-nuts that go inside the rocker panel. They even send out this little backup parts in case they didn't send you enough or something. So let's get the boards out and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so there they are. And they're like a black texture finish. I mean, they match the flares really well. And they also got this little tread thing where the doors are. This is a crew cab, a full-size crew cab truck. So that's the top side. The bottom side, I flip it over without knocking it on the ground here. You see it's got this track, and you've got bolts, and there's a nut in there. So that's how they bolt to the brackets. Very easy mounting system here. I was hoping that I could just bolt these boards to the original brackets on the truck, but they're just not wide enough. So I'm gonna have to pull the old brackets off and put the new brackets on. Hopefully, I don't think the rockers are rusty on this truck. I was under there, and I don't think they are, but we'll see. If your rockers are rusty under there, you know, obviously you can't install these boards. So I'm gonna get the old ones off, and we're gonna start putting these ones on. I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so there's the old step out. And one thing you're going to notice here is the steps, they're actually the same width. But this one is much more oval shaped than this one. There's actually more usable step area here than on this one because it's so rounded on the edges. So a lot more step area for this one here. There's the old brackets right here. And you can see it's basically the same design as the old brackets, except for this area here is much wider for the new step than this one. And this one's got a little plastic cover right here. But I believe all that's going to do is catch salt and cause problems anyway. Although it's done a pretty good job, but it's pretty crusty, this bracket. Yeah, so I'm going to swap out all the J-nuts that are in the rocker panel with new ones, just so I can use all new stuff right now. Looks like someone's used anti-seize. They all come out relatively easy. And the rocker panel on the truck, it's trying to rot out, but it's still pretty much 99% there. So we're good there. Just got to get these brackets installed. So you do get a bit of a instruction pamphlet here. And right now, like I said, I got to install those brackets. So you can see here, you're going to find something like this on the inside of your rocker. I'll go down and show you one while I go do it. But you're going to find little holes, and you're going to install these J-nuts on there. It says some vehicles might already have the nuts right inside the rocker panels. So maybe the newer models have nuts in there. But there's like the whole rocker panel, and you're going to have 4 spots that hold this. Now this, remember, this is a crew cab. Regular cab, extended cabs might have one less bracket, I'm not sure. But yeah, they have a manual here telling you torque on bolts, and pretty good idea what you need to do. So let's get these brackets, or let's get one in, and then the rest are all the same. Okay, so I'm pulling out these J nuts, or I guess U nuts, and all they are is a bracket that I guess you could say looks like a U, and then there's a nut built into them. So there's nothing wrong with them ones, but I'm going to use the ones they sent, the new ones, along with the new bolts. Might need a little screwdriver to get these out because they should be tight. They've got a little lock and deal. So you can see that lock and deal on there, that once you get it in the hole right. I think, yeah, them are really locked deals, but yeah, they should stay in or snap in once you get them. So let's go under there. I'll show you where they go. Okay, so here's the back mount. You can see there's the cab corner right here. Go a little ways, and you've got the bigger hole and the smaller hole, and then you've also got this hole here, which you take your J nut and you're just going to slide it in here like so. Okay, so that's that one. And this one here, actually, I don't know if I'm going to use the J nut or not. I think you can just run the bolts right up through your mount like so on the bracket. They supply nuts and washers, so I'm going to probably do that, and then I'll show you how that goes. Okay, remember your washers, they want a washer on there. And then I'm going to do like the previous owner, anti-seize these bolts, just so, you know, later on down the road, if you ever want to take these out, they will come out. Wisconsin winter is very hard on everything, so just a good idea, anti-seize the bolts and the nuts. Actually all hardware. Okay, so there's the bracket bolted on. You can see I've got the bolt run through the rocker here, then a bolt into that U-nut. And you're gonna see there's quite a bit of room here for this doll to move. So right now you're just putting all these on. You're gonna get the board on, and then you'll level the board out. Then you'll go through, tighten all these nuts up. So I'm gonna do the next 3 down the way here, the same way I did this one. Okay, so I got the 2 back ones in place, and actually the 2 front ones, have the nut already inside the rocker, so you don't need a U-nut or anything for the 2 front ones there. So yeah, I'm gonna get the brackets on there and we'll go from there. Okay, so I got all my brackets on the rocker panel, finger tight for now. I got the board over here upside down. I just took out all these bolts. They were in these nuts right here. You can see the nuts. These nuts slide in the track. So what you got to do is you got to slide those nuts and you got to line them up with each bracket. So 2 nuts here line up with a bracket, 2 nuts line up with a bracket, and then you're going to reinstall these bolts. Again, I would recommend some type of anti-seize probably on these if you ever want to get them back out at some point. So I'm going to get them, actually I'll probably take the board over there and then I'll slide the nuts about where I need them. Just going to take the nuts and put them about. Just about where they need to go. And there we go, guys. Yeah, that's that looks so much better than the other ones. It goes with that kind of black theme we got going on. So actually this, I don't have them steps level. They actually lean the one way, and I've done that for a reason. It's to help shed water and dirt and stuff like that. So it's not perfectly level, but if you want to level them out, you know, put a level on there and level it out. That's up to you. I've got everything tight. I actually tightened these bolts first. Then I go up inside the rocker and tighten that other one. Once I had those tight, I went with the board. I put it where I wanted it. It's got some movement in and out, so you can have it tucked under there a little more, or you can bring it out if you want to actually use the step, which I think Dad wants to use the step, so I pulled it out. I think I pulled it out all the way. Yeah, it's got a nice wide area here for stepping. You can actually position this thing forward, a little more back if you want. Yeah, it's kind of versatile. You can do whatever you want to do for the look you want. But I like it. It really looks good on there, especially with all these black accents that Dad has. I like it. So I'm going to go do the other side. Okay guys, got both sides installed. I think they're about the same spot. Pretty happy with it. Jumped up and down on them. I don't weigh a ton, but the whole truck is moving. So yeah, I like them. They look like really nice boards. So I'm gonna have links, guys. You can go check it out. Maybe I'll leave a link for the flares and the steps. But yeah, pretty easy, guys. Just some basic hand tools, some time. It's not complicated really at all. So probably have some video and some pictures after this. It's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you.